Ladies and gentlemen, DanTDM has finally replied to KSI following the whole Lunchly fiasco. And if you don't remember, everything that went down, I don't blame you. It was 2 months ago. It was back on September 16th, where DanTDM put out this very simple, tweet where he was allowed to give an opinion on, the launch of Lunchly featuring Beast, Logan, and KSI. DanTDM said, "What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better." And this tweet kind of aged well because we all know the whole Lunchly mold situation shortly after this. Prime got sued again by another company, and now they're trying to sue Messi, and Logan has gotten himself into some dramas, and KSI used this drama to go and promote his Thick of It song. So overall, it's just been a humongous fiasco rooting from this one simple DanTDM tweet, and it's been quite crazy to say the least. Now, KSI's original response to this was a tweet to DanTDM about this toy line that Dan was a part of called Tube Heroes. There's a TDM here. They also got a U2's figure and then a Tube Heroes pickaxe toy, right? And KSI said, "Looks like crap to me." And now the funny thing was that KSI actually has a U2's and he was a part of this Tube Heroes line, which is just kind of extremely ironic. And then he ended up dropping this video on to YouTube. Luckily, it's been backed up by this KSI news account on Twitter.
This is what he had to say. What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better. Do better.
Yeah, so obviously KSI, not known for his comedic takes, posted that cringy little video making fun of DanTDM. And he just kind of continued to go on this tirade. He used it to promote his Thick of It song. This whole DanTDM and Lunchly beef shows me I'm in the thick of it with the link. A lot's happened these past few days, so here I am addressing everything, and it was basically a link to his new song, which ended up getting community noted, which is hilarious. Another post where he basically crashes out over the community note, calling it a straight up lie. The apology is there. You just have to click the page a few times to get it. Once again, people abusing community notes, which also got community noted because it wasn't a lie. It was in fact him using this stupid thing of oh, I have an apology to make, which is really just my crappy music. I'm in the thick of that. And then even as recent as of November 5th, he says DanTDM could never write. So safe to say that one DanTDM tweet has got this guy into the thick of it. Meanwhile, while all that was going on that side of the pond, KSI was schizoing out, DanTDM was living the dream, right? Just posting pictures, playing Pokemon with his kid, and going to Shrek the Musical, and just living the dream as a father, right? Taking his kids to the aquarium, having a great time. First plane journey to Dubai. Very cool, right? 33, gotta say, my 30s have been pretty good so far, right? So the whole time KSI is crashing out over DanTDM, he's just living. He's literally just living. One tweet caused KSI to crash out for 2 months while Dan was just living his life with his children, having a good time. Now, DanTDM would finally put out a video response. This is on the Shut Up, I'm Talking podcast. This is DanTDM, YouTube Integrity and Imposter Syndrome, which is this podcast with Tommy Innit and Jack Manifold TV. Now, we all know Tommy Innit has quite his own drama with the Logan and KSI crew, so it's interesting to have DanTDM come on here to explain more of his reasoning and logic.
Tom speaks highly of your aura. I really do.
Sure, yeah, with the whole Twitter stuff that happened, the aura was quite strong.
That's what he goes on about. I think
I couldn't believe that. It was
was it mad?
Yeah, the whole, it felt a bit Game of Thronesy. The whole internet had my back, which was kind of wild.
Oh yeah, it was really cool. Was it? Were you just sat in your room this is a bit mad?
Yeah, it was a bit ridiculous, but
It was
for like 2
awesome.
weeks.
And then the living the dream. Living the dream was crazy. I like, mate, he's been crying for like 2 weeks straight, and you come in and just like, I have a great life.
2 months at this
That was
point.
incredible.
That was my way of like.
You
I
went
don't
for
know.
him now and all.
You did like 2 days ago.
KSI.
Yeah, but he didn't reply. He didn't reply.
He's learned, hasn't he?
He didn't take the bait.
You'll be living the dream soon.
I really like the idea that like he didn't know that. I'm going to sound like such a. He didn't know that you had more aura than him.
I don't think
doesn't-
I did either, but
Yeah, he definitely.
No, literally, this is one of the few times where the entire internet collectively stood behind DanTDM and was just like, KSI, kick rocks, bro. Like, leave my favorite Minecraft YouTuber, leave my goat alone, bro. Please, thank you.
Definitely do, mate.
Oh, that's sick, man. It was so
It was-
awesome watching, seeing all the that meme of like, no one speaks ill of this man. And it was like, you with that.
Yeah, like, there was a few of like, you know, the Gru meme where it's like he's got the gun held up to the thing.
Which
So it's
one?
like, you don't speak ill of DanTDM, and then it was
Oh, yeah,
Gru
yeah.
with the gun. I pointed at him. It was so
Yeah,
funny.
it was
It
just
was
like,
so
it
because
was
like
just-
my family aren't big YouTube watchers. They don't
Yeah.
know the whole like scene at all. They were sending me memes. I was like, oh god, this has gone
My,
like,
like,
way
dad
too
knew
far.
about it.
Real big.
Yeah.
yeah, it was how like he just what I just enjoyed is like he couldn't get around his head why. I don't think he's never not been the top dog before.
I couldn't be bothered to like fight. Like he loves the whole back and forth. That's what the whole boxing stuff's
what he
about.
wants,
Like I
isn't
get
it?
it. I understand it. But it was funnier to not feed into it because
Just
you
exhausting.
just watch it happen. It was fun.
Was it fun
It was
just to
fun,
sit
yeah.
back and
It was funny.
No, it is hilarious because, you know, KSI, Logan, they love that whole back and forth thing. Everything they do is for content. They might hate you 1 minute, the next minute, you know, they're your best friend in PMs. The next minute, they're exposing your DMs, calling you a weirdo, and whatever the case may be. And it's hilarious that literally the best response to a stooge like KSI is to just give no response, because you can watch them just crash out for months straight over you literally saying nothing.
I just didn't get it, man. Oh, it was so funny as viewers.
He got
fun,
like
wasn't it?
so. I think the thing it was just crazy how because you didn't really go for him that badly. You were just like, I think it's a bit of shit,
Yeah.
and he just like
I didn't,
lost
yeah,
his
I didn't
mind.
feel like I went in that badly.
You
Maybe
really
the do
didn't.
better was quite harsh, but
Oh, fuck off.
I mean,
don't do that, Dan. You that was fine.
I remember when I was 13 thinking, man, and I used to say this to all my mates, like when I was 13, 14, I wonder what it'd be like to be KSI. That'd be
Yeah.
incredible, watching the diss tracks. And then I had 10 million subscribers when I was 16, 17, you know, more than KSI when I was doing the diss tracks. And I was like,
Damn.
oh, nothing's changed. I'm still just me. They're just like wankers. Why is that everyone like, it doesn't give you an excuse to be a dickhead.
I
he's
got
still kind of going. He's still. I think I was in his YouTube title a week
Is
ago.
he still on it?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
because I can't make a song as good as his, could I?
Could you
I
not?
could never get 50 million streams.
He teasing something? Is a DanTDM diss track dropping soon on KSI? I'm seated for it. I'm ready.
That was the whole thing.
No.
DanTDM could never do.
But when
this.
he finds out about hate watching, he's gonna like have a panic attack because he like he was.
He should make you should make a song called Thin of It. just really like rip it off to like the
I'm
nth
in the
degree.
thin of it. Everybody
Yeah, I
knows.
just don't know why.
I think some of it as well was interesting, where I think he thought that it was all my fans going for him, when actually I don't.
It was
think
his
that
fans.
was the case.
No, it was the internet.
Now, I actually wouldn't be surprised whatsoever if KSI tried to flip this around and say, you know, I was doing it for attention. I did it all for fun. I knew it would go viral. It was all jokes. You know, me and Dan were in on it, even though Dan just pretty much admitted, you know, it wasn't a joke. He wasn't in on it. He called out something, and KSI just overdid it. He ruined the joke. He ruined everything because he just took it way too personally, and he basically took that drama and buried it into the ground by basically being butthurt and crying about it for 2 months. But in this situation, we have something where KSI was like trying to twist his Thick of It song. He pretended to be angry, pretended to be sad and mad that everyone hated the song, and it ended up going viral. Now, it's probably because the song is catchy and a meme, more so compared to the people who care that it offends him. But of course, you know, KSI tried to take credit for it as usual.
Like being a #1 selling artist.
What? I mean, I'm not, but I felt it's weird. It's weird. Like I'm doing well. Like the song's doing well.
I'm in the thick of it.
Yep.
every
Yep.
single day.
Everyone.
Every
Yep.
game when I feel-
Yep.
From the screen to
The ring to the pen to the
I've
king.
been stuck in my head.
Everyone loves it. Everyone loves
They
it.
love it. They
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, I mean, I feel like, this is a good time for me to tell everyone that I'm actually not pissed. Like, I'm not mad.
Hold on. There's a much better way to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, that was so underwhelming.
Okay.
What?
Nah.
Like his career. Anyways, yeah, that's his response, right? It was, I'm actually, guys, I'm not mad. It was all a joke. It was all paid. It was, I knew it was going to happen. And I look forward to this same exact response to DanTDM, quite frankly. And now that's just about it for the drama. For now, obviously, if you have a brain, we look forward to KSI and Logan continuing to crash out for the next 2 months or so. We're going to go into the new year with KSI making more posts about DanTDM crying about some stupid stuff like that. Maybe they're going to make like a lunchly flavor. They're going to make a prime that's like the DanTDM sucks flavor. And it's going to be pretty good. We're going to try it out on stream if we get it. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below about this whole silly drama. And I appreciate watching. Peace out.